Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. With our last chapter completed, now let's move on towards the second chapter, that is asexual reproduction in plants. We all know that all living beings perform certain functions throughout their lives, and reproduction is one of them. So, first of all, we'll learn about what is reproduction. So, reproduction is the biological process by which new individual organisms, known as offsprings, are produced from their parents by asexual or sexual means. So, reproduction is of two types. The first one is sexual reproduction, which involves the sex cells or gametes from the male and female parents. And the second one is asexual reproduction, which does not involve the gametes. But the plants around us reproduce by both means, sexually and asexually. We will learn about sexual reproduction in plants in the upcoming videos. In this video, we will particularly learn about how do plants reproduce asexually. Asexual reproduction in plants is mainly done by vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is the process by which new plants are produced from the vegetative parts of the plant, which are roots, stems, and leaves. Vegetative propagation is also of two types. The first one is the natural vegetative propagation, and the second one is the artificial vegetative propagation. So, you've already learned enough about the natural methods of vegetative propagation in earlier classes, which includes the underground stems, underground roots, aerial stems, adventitious buds, bulbils, etc. Therefore, we will mainly study about the artificial vegetative propagation, which includes methods like stem cuttings, grafting, and layering. So, firstly, we'll take up the stem cuttings. So, in cutting, we first remove a part of the stem and then we fix it into the soil, which allows the growth of roots and adventitious buds. These buds further grow into shoots. Stem cutting is mainly done in plants like rose, sugarcane, etc. Now we'll move on towards the second type of artificial vegetative propagation, which is grafting. So grafting is joining a part of a stem or a bud of a living plant to another living plant, causing it to grow as a part of the second plant. The plant part which is fixed in the soil and receives the bud or the stem is called the stalk, and the part of the plant which is fixed on the second plant is called the scion. Grafting is mainly done in plants like rose, mango, and guava. Now we'll study about layering. Layering is a method in which a branch of a plant is covered with some material and is supplied with water to produce roots. This method is mainly done in grapevine. Now let's learn about some of the advantages of vegetative propagation. This method of reproducing plants is quicker and more certain. In vegetative propagation, the genetic characters of parents are retained. Also, the flowers produced by this method are of superior quality. This method is less expensive for reproducing plants. But with advantages comes disadvantages too. So now let's learn about the disadvantages of vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation leads to overcrowding near the parent plant, and also new varieties are not formed. The seeds produced are less viable and less strong, and also the possibility of dispersal of these seeds is very less. So with this, we come to the end of our chapter. I hope you understood the topics very well. In our next video, we will be starting with a new chapter, which is the structure of flower. Until then, take care of yourself and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.